Well, I haven't done one of these in a while. Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Okay, today I am bringing you guys another review, and as you can see by the title, today's review is on the movie Midsommar. Let's get started. However, before we get started, as usual, I'm gonna talk about the characters, the storyline, and all of that. And because of that, a spoiler alert is in effect. Now, for real, let's get started. Okay, so this is my one and only review for the month. I have not done a review this entire month, and that's because I had my Quarantine Chronicles series going on. If you haven't checked that out, check it out. Be sure you do that, and I'll have the link in the description. So today I'm not reviewing a new movie. I'm reviewing Midsommar, and Midsommar came out last year, but I recently watched it like last week. About a week ago. And but I was like, I gotta talk about this real quick. So let's just talk. I feel like this is gonna be me just rambling, giving my thoughts more than an actual review. But let's just jump right into it with my initial thoughts. Okay, so honestly, I was not impressed from the word go. The intro was literally 12 minutes long. I don't like movies with long intros. Like, can you get to the point? Can we get the ball rolling already? And it was just so long and it was tedious. I was just like, oh goodness, so I needed something. Mind you, this is a thriller, so it's supposed to be enticing, and I expected it to be grabbing my attention from the start, but that was not the case with Midsommar. And I was like, okay, this movie got quite a lot of good reviews. I checked a few of them out a little bit before I watched the movie, and it had a few positive reviews, but I was not expectant of that, judging by the intro. So yeah, my patience were wearing thin by the minute because the intro was that long. Anyway, let me talk about the movie. Let me talk about the characters a little bit, because this is not an official review. This is just me telling you guys my thoughts, basically. Okay, so let's get right into that. Okay, so if you do not know, I don't know where you've been, but Midsommar basically is a thriller, and it's about these group of people, these group of friends that go to like this place that's supposed to be like a retreat, a place of relaxation, a place to rejuvenate again. They go to this place in Sweden. Is it in Sweden? I think it's in Sweden. Yeah, they go to the place, and then it turns out that this place is a cult, and then all these events follow, right? So I was just like waiting for all these cult-like things to go on and be like, yes, but I was not getting that. So let me just talk about this real quick. I just gotta say a few things, right? So like, honestly, if I was the star of this movie would have been 2 minutes long, because, well, excluding the intro, it would have been 2 minutes long, because I would have gone onto this road trip onto a way to Sweden, and then I'd get there and I'd see this and I'd be like, oh hell no, turn around, the end. Oh, I'm just saying, like, why did these people stay? Because if you went to a place and they tell you it's 9 p.m. and it literally looks like 12 noon on a summer's day, you're telling me you're not gonna think something is sketchy? Honestly. And then you get to like the actual place and everybody is walking barefoot and dressed in white. I don't know about you, but the only place that I want to see where everybody's dressed in white is either at a party or in heaven. Anything other than that is sketchy to me. And another thing for me, the fact that this whole place is like an open field, that would have been red flag for me, because I don't like nature. So if you got there and there were absolutely no houses, there were just a bunch of cabins and everybody walked around and lived about, and it doesn't even look like there's electricity, you're telling me in the 21st century you're gonna stay? Okay, so in the movie there is this one black character, right? So I'm just like, brother, why'd you stay? Because if I went to a place like that and I got there and I was the only person of color there, why would I stay? I'm sorry, I'm just like, why would I stay? Because obviously, yes, they got like a sore thumb and it's in Sweden. Okay, so I mean, there's gonna be nothing of engagement, so why would I stay? Oh my goodness. Okay, so Danny is like the main character. That's the one it follows the most, right? And then after her is her boyfriend Christian. Those two are the ones that the movie follows the most, right? So Danny got on my nerves. I'm not gonna lie, she got on my nerves because she was ready to cry every 5 seconds. And her, oh my goodness, her cries are like, oh, they get on my nerves. They get on my nerves. Like every sound in that movie was so annoying, it gets on my nerves. Like the soundtrack is, it literally sounds like bees just buzzing in your ears, and it just gets louder and louder and louder, and you're just ready to throw that computer, that television, or whatever you're watching, you're just ready to throw it and bang it against the wall because it's just that annoying. Or maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Okay, so I did mention that these people are all dressed in white and they walk barefoot, right? So I was just like, so you're telling me that these people live on an open field, they walk barefoot 24/7, and not once did anybody step on a thorn? Because I don't know about you, but I can't go out of the house to the gate barefoot without stepping on a thorn. These people live in an open field every day and they don't step on a single thorn. How believable is that? So as I said, this movie is a thriller, right? So an hour in to this movie, mind you, this movie is almost 3 hours long, mind you. And an hour into this movie, I was still waiting for something thrilling. There's absolutely nothing thrilling about this movie. For me, this movie wasn't a thriller, it was just a compilation of disturbing events. Like, at no point did I feel thrill. The only emotions I felt were disgust and confusion. Literally throughout the entire movie, it was just like, why are you doing that? Or I'm like, oh, really? That's it. At no point was I like, ooh, what? No, nothing of that sort had happened. Literally had no climax. Like, I understand where the climax was supposed to be, but for me it was not like, you know, reaching that high. It was just like, okay, I understand this is supposed to be the climax. If you watch the movie, it's kind of ironic that that was the climax, because, you know, if you watch the movie, please tell me you get my reference, because I don't want to say a lot, you know, but, you know, the climax. So I understood that that was the whole climax, how the movie was building up to that. I understood that clearly, but it was just like the entire movie was just stagnant, and it was just a little there was nothing about this movie. And then the ending happened, and I was like, okay, so this is the result of this movie. Now what? You know, I still wanted more even after that. Okay, so let me just talk about my overall opinion. Since I've just talked about the entire movie in bits and pieces, let me just, you know, make one cohesive thought. Okay, one cohesive opinion. For me, this movie is not for me. Okay, and you know, this movie was mentioned in my in the unpopular opinion subscriber edition video. One of y'all told me that this was the best movie of 2019. If you haven't checked that video, be sure to check it out as well. And you know, so I was like, okay, let me give it a try. And honestly, it is not for me. But I can understand why some people would like it. I understand the whole point of the movie, just showing how cults operate. Obviously not all of them, I'm assuming, operate like that. I've never been in a cult, so I'm assuming, because everything is different, so not all of them work in that way. Okay, we don't know how factual that is in its entirety anyway. However, the whole point of the movie was just to show how cults operate, how they recruit, how everything works, you know, in like a cult-like environment. And I understand that to a certain extent, but I just feel like the movie had potential but didn't live up to the potential that it had, and I was just left wanting more. And it's kind of disappointing to me, because I was really looking forward to that thrill, to that enticement. But honestly, even the trailer did not give me that kick, you know. But I literally just watched it because it had a good review, and one of y'all did say it was a good you know, movie of 2019. So I was assuming it's good. But no, that's not. It's just very disturbing to watch. It's very disgusting. A lot of gooey explicitness happening. And that's just about it. Okay, so this wasn't exactly one of my favorite movies. However, I do not exactly regret watching it, because now I can at least say that I have watched it and I can have a cohesive, opinion about it. So I don't necessarily regret watching it, but however, I do feel like it was too long, almost 3 hours for that. Honestly, if a movie's gonna be 3 hours, it gotta be like on Endgame's level. Endgame was 3 hours well spent. Like Titanic, no. Midsommar, no. So I'm still looking for another movie that can live up to its expectations if it's gonna be that long. However, on that note, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, switch on post notifications, all of that amazing stuff. Until next time, stay put and stay cute. Bye.